Hey, what's going on, guys? Nova here, and welcome to the High Five Rush review video here on the channel. Now, before this video starts, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for the recent subscribers we have been gaining here on the channel lately. Ever since the whole Sonic Frontiers review video, I've been literally happy with all the responses that I've been having with the Sonic Frontiers review video. It's a great way to see, you know, people loving the fact on what I had to say about Sonic Frontiers or just in general about the game. And honestly, I do love you guys for that. We're at 387 subscribers currently right now. The goal is trying to hit 400 and maybe even 500 later on in the future. So if you guys would like to, please support me here on the channel by hitting the like button and also subscribing with the bell notification on. It's looking pretty good so far for 2023. Now, with all of that out of the way, guys, let's just rock out with some High Five Rush. All right, so first things first, the first thing I want to say about this game came out of absolutely nowhere. I remember seeing the game like briefly on Twitter, I would believe so. It was like on Twitter, and it was from the Xbox developer live stream that they were having on Xbox and stuff like that. But the thing that got me into this game the most was the art style. The art style of the game looked so well done, actually. So the one thing I found out about this game when I first saw the trailers for the game actually had the same art style, like sort of like Jet Set Radio, to be honest with you. I love the fact that that game had the same art style. It's not the exact same people who made Jet Set Radio. It's just I'm comparing the art style to that game because it kind of resembles a little bit much of Jet Set Radio. And that's what basically got me on board with this game, was the art style, and also with the whole gameplay mechanic that they had with the whole, it's a rhythm-based action game where you had to time your attacks to the beat of the song that plays in the game. I thought that was pretty interesting. That's what got me the most with the game. The music of High Five Rush is just unbelievably so good. Another thing that I like about it is that they have the whole streamer mode thing, where like if you're trying to make content like me on the game, they also have like a streamer mode where it takes out all the copyrighted songs, and it also puts in non-copyrighted music from, you know, the game's developers and stuff like that. One to one, they are both good. Okay, I have actually seen times where I pick the non-copyrighted version of that song to the copyrighted version of the song, if that makes sense to you. But, you know, there's some songs that work and some songs that, you know, they don't work. But all in all, the music of the game is phenomenal. I really do recommend you guys take a listen to the High Five Rush OST soundtrack. I'm going to leave a link in the description down below to the one that I've been listening to, where this guy actually made a playlist for, you know, all the songs and stuff like that. I really do recommend you guys check him out and subscribe to his channel for, you know, stuff like that. It's really good. That's an A+ for the music on High Five Rush. It's really good. The story of the game is, you know, it's pretty average. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's pretty average. You know, you're this main character named Chai, who's like a wannabe rock star, and, you know, he wants to go to Roxanne Vandelay's company to get like a robotic cool arm that he, you know, that he really wants. I'm guessing that his arm is broken, so that's why he wants to go get a new arm or stuff like that, so like that it doesn't happen. As he's going through the surgery process, you know, the bad guy of the game, Kale, which is one of the bosses from Roxanne Vandelay's company, and, you know, he sees his iPod on the like, you know, where you put your stuff in before you go into surgery, and he tosses it, and that iPod falls on top of Chai's chest before the surgery commences. And after the surgery is done, you are now fused in with your iPod, and that's actually powering up your robot hand too at the same time. So therefore, the only reason why his arm is powered up is because of his iPod. His iPod is giving him powers that, you know, summons like this little metal rod that comes out of his hand, and he makes like a gigantic, like a little guitar basically as his attack weapon. And that's where basically the game starts. You actually meet with later companions on the story. The whole purpose of the story is that you have to go out and defeat all of the 5 or 6 bosses that you have to face throughout the game to stop this corrupted AI program that they made, that Kale made, called Spectra, which anybody who has the prosthetic robotic abilities from Roxanne Vandelay's company is able to be mind controlled. So that's the whole purpose of the story. You know, you go through level by level. I believe there's like 10 stages, I would believe so. The stages, they are really well. I'm not gonna lie to you on this part though. The platforming from the game it's kind of weird at times. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It's kind of weird. There are times where like I felt like I could make that jump, or, you know, that jump is not going to be made. And it honestly just, you know, either I die or I miss the platform. I really do hope that they fix the platforming a little bit, because the platforming was clunky at times, but it's not too terrible. You can get used to it by maybe like a couple stages in or so, but it's really not all that bad. I'm just saying that maybe for Hi-Fi Rush 2, if they ever do make a sequel, that they improve upon the whole platforming skills, if that makes sense to you guys. Platforming, it's pretty okay. It's not the greatest, but it passes, you know, through the gameplay and stuff like that. And that's where my next point comes in. The gameplay for the game is beautiful. Let me explain. So the whole purpose of this game, that it's a rhythm-based action game, meaning that you have to time your attacks from like combos to like special attacks or anything to the beat of the song. Every time when you perform an action to the game, it has like a little meter down that you can activate down below to help you time your attacks perfectly to the beats. So basically, the more times you attack, that you perfectly time your attack to the beat of the song, the more damage that you do to the oncoming enemies, whether it could be like a little minion boss or, you know, a stronger enemy that you face in the game. It doesn't matter. As long as you time your attacks perfectly to the beat, you will do more damage. And the thing that I want to say too, it actually doesn't punishes you as well if you don't miss, like if you miss a beat, it's not going to punish you for missing that beat for the attack. It's just a easy pick up and play game that you can just have fun with. But it has that option that if you do perform the attacks perfectly to the beat of the song in the stages or so, you do more damage. That is the coolest part about this game, the gameplay style. It's so unique and weird, but it works. You know what I mean? Like, it actually does really work out pretty well. And I absolutely applaud Bethesda Studios for doing that. And that's another thing. The fact that the Bethesda Studios made this game out of completely nowhere is mind-blowing. Because when you say Bethesda Studios to me, I'm thinking of Skyrim, Fallout, you know what I mean? Like those two classic games that were made for like the Xbox 360 and stuff like that. And honestly, still going on to this day. But when you hear Bethesda, you actually think of Skyrim and Fallout. You don't think of, oh, Hi-Fi Rush, you know, an action Bayonetta Devil May Cry type action game with rhythm-based mechanics. What? I gotta applaud Bethesda Studios for that one. You guys actually did a great job. Actually, out of the park with this game. This game is just so much fun to go through. I still am playing it right now. I'm actually streaming it live a couple days ago, or I think it was like a week ago that I've been streaming the game. I've been trying to beat it now on the hardest difficulty, which is called Rhythm Master, where you have to, you know, have above D grade, because if you hit D grade once, it's an automatic game over. So you have to be very, very good with the beat timing attacks, or, you know, do perfect combos and stuff in order for you not to get a D rank. Because like I said, once you get a D rank, it is downhill from there. Trust me, I was going through it on the streams. It wasn't fun. Okay, hold on. Okay, all right, bro. All right. Okay, man. That's so fair. Yeah, cool. So okay. All right. Okay. All right. I don't know what you want me to do. It's not going up. Like, literally, it's not going up. It's not going up. It's not going up. It's literally not going up. What?
No one messes with the big boss.
You know what? No, I'm doing this standing up. I don't care. I'm doing this standing up. No, fuck the chair. Chair's standing right here. I'm standing up for this one. I don't even care anymore.
Okay. You're dealing with production, punk.
Oh my god, thank Christ. I'm done. I'm done. Thank God. I'm done. That's bullshit. Literally, that whole thing was just no. Oh, satisfaction. Oh man, satisfaction at its finest right there. Die. In a hole. Die. Blow up. Thank you. And somehow I got an S rank on that. That's insane. But other than that, that's literally the gameplay of the game. It's kind of mixed in with, you know, like a rhythm-based game, mixed in with Devil May Cry or Bayonetta action gameplay. And like I said, it's unique, it's weird, and it's done perfectly well here. It's cool. I love it. And I'm pretty sure anyone else here wants to pick up and play the game, you can, because it's actually free for Xbox Game Pass and on Xbox Game Pass PC. Or if you don't have Game Pass, you can actually buy the game on Steam or on the Microsoft Shop for $30, I would believe so. That's the retail price that the game is going for. But yeah, guys, this game is so much fun to play through. I wasn't gonna make a video on the game at first because I was like, oh, okay, it's a pretty fun game. You know, I'm probably gonna play it like maybe once or twice or so, and that's it. But the first time playing through this game, it's just it actually blew my mind away because like it was just so well done from beginning to the end. The characters, which by the way, the characters are done very, very well. We have Chai. Chai is the most relatable I can relate to because I'm a huge rock music fan. And, you know, even all the actions that he does in the game, that's exactly what I do at half of the times when I'm alone in my room or, you know, listening to a hardcore Metallica song. I start doing the actions that Chai does, you know, dancing along to the beat, pretending that I have a guitar in my hand and just going crazy. That's me. That's literally me. Trust me. You guys don't want to even know how I look like when I was playing Sonic Frontiers for the first time. That was a magical experience, okay? When you listen to Hi-Fi Rush music, it's also rocking. Like, something about these companies getting rock music right in video games is such a, oh man, it gets me going. It really does get me going. It's amazing. But let me talk about the characters again, okay? So we have Chai. We already like established what Chai does. Chai is a funny like comedian kid, teenager, you know, he gets everything right. Literally, he is the best, okay? Then we meet Peppermint later on in the game. Peppermint is the new companion that you unlock in the game to help you fight. She also had these sick blasters that can, like, you know, if you find her symbol in one of the stages, if you shoot it, you know, you get to do a lot of platforming and stuff like that. She creates like little platforms for you so you can jump on. That's cool. And then when you do her combat, she actually summons like, you know, blasters to destroy enemy shields with, and also stuns enemies with her blasters too to do more combos with Chai. That's pretty cool. Peppermint is like a lighthearted, you know, technological type of person that knows technology well. And also she's very hot-tempered and hot-headed at times, so don't try to argue with her or something like this is going to happen to you.
You wouldn't find this suspicious. The point is, they can, and I need to stop that.
Well, I wish you good luck.
I...
But I have no idea how to get off this island and feel a little responsible for messing things up.
Great.
Yeah, trust me. I don't want to mess with Peppermint, like, ever. I don't think, if she was real, I don't think I ever want to mess with her. I do not want to be on her bad side. I really don't. Then we find Macaron, which is the second character that you unlock as a companion throughout the story. Macaron's like this, you know, employee for Roxanne Vandelay's company, and he realized that Kale was going to do something bad at times, so he left the company, so now he's like, you know, secretly, you know, trolling him throughout the stage, where he starts like trolling Zanzo and stuff like that, and he starts like messing around with all of his computer. There was actually like a 4080p joke that I was actually laughing at.
Test subject unidentified. Why is the image scrambled? Something's overriding our cameras to 40p. It's unviewable.
Because I actually thought it was pretty funny how people were like making fun of like, oh my god, it's 4080p. We can't see this. It's literally bad. So his thing is that he's super strong. So you have like these little doors that, you know, you see throughout the game, and only Macro can bust open through those doors to make secret passageways for you, or he can actually make more, you know, advancing through the stages. You know what I mean? You have to do that. So I found his abilities pretty fun to use at first. At first, I didn't like him. I'm going to be real with you. At first, I didn't like him. That's because I didn't upgrade him all the way. You know what I mean? Like, I only had Peppermint upgraded all the way to the max, and I was only using Peppermint a lot more than Macaron. So, you know, I can't really say anything bad about Macaron until, you know, I get to play with everything. So I say Macaron's pretty good, especially he's good at stunning enemies for more combos that you want to do later on in the game and stuff like that. So yeah, Macaron gets an A+. I like that. Same thing with Peppermint. Peppermint gets an A+ as well. Then we have this beauty. Do you see this? This right here is perfection. Okay? This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Korsica. Now, Korsica is one of the bosses that you fight in the story's campaign. Okay? Now, I get what you need. I get what you say. Okay? I get it. She's a bad guy. But in the story, you know, you eventually bring her along to your team because she's actually, like, I think she was hired by Roxanne Vandelay in the game for like 6 months. So she's been trying to impress herself to Kale and try to like prove to herself that she's like an actual big boss herself. But, you know, Kale doesn't really like her that much. So she's like the only boss in the game that you don't actually give hands to. You actually got to deflect all of your attacks with her. I thought her boss fight was pretty cool, how it's just only like dodging and timing your parry attacks to her attacks. I like that. I thought that was pretty cool. But You know, that whole boss fight was done pretty well. I love the music that was playing on her boss fight. It's so cool. And I just love the interactions between Corsica and Chai. They actually have like a really nice brother and sister, you know, type of thing. I thought Peppermint was like kind of like a sister to Chai, but I do like the more interactions between Corsica and Chai. I think they were done pretty well. Hey, there shall be no slander of Corsica in this video, okay? I don't want to hear any slander, all right? Any slander of Corsica is going down in the bottom of the comments. I don't want to see it. Not even a peep. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Oh, and then also we also have the robot Cinnamon. Cinnamon is pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. All the times I have seen Cinnamon in the cutscenes of Hi-Fi Rush, he cracks me up. He actually has like a little Sharpie that he gets like he makes like eyebrows, or he makes like a funny glasses or stuff like that. In the most serious of cutscenes, like there was actually, I think in the last chapter where like you're like, it's like all badass, like, you know, they're walking in slow motion, and then you just see Cinnamon in the left side just making sunglasses and stuff with like matte eyebrows. I caught that so much, and it just made me burst out laughing for some reason. And then lastly, we have the cat character 808. 808 is a robot cat that you actually save from the first stage. And at first, I thought the cat was like its own thing. I thought the cat was talking, but it's actually Peppermint talking, you know, through a microphone or stuff like that. Like she takes controls of 808. But 808 actually gets this like power. It's called the beat timer. It's something with it's like a beat timing thing where it helps you in the game time your beats, like, you know, a little bit more perfectly and a little bit more easier for your, like, the player that doesn't, you know, get the hang of the whole beat timing attack thing. I thought that's pretty cool. It's just, she is so adorable. Can I just say that? Like, the cat is so adorable. I think there was one cutscene where like the cat started dancing out of nowhere, because there was one, I think it's in stage 4, I would believe, that you get captured by Corsica, and Chai is like dreaming of like, oh yeah, we beat Corsica, guys, what's next? What do we do now since we beat the big boss? And then you just see everyone just snapping their fingers trying to get Chai out of it, and then it just cuts to the camera where like 808 is just like dancing and stuff, and he's just vibing, and it's great. What in the this fucking cat was vibing, bro. Oh, that's awesome. This game, man, it just blew me away. I'm gonna be honest here. The story was pretty average, you know what I mean? That's fine. But the gameplay itself was the one that blew me away. The gameplay and the music. I wasn't expecting both of them to be that addicting to, you know, listen and play through at the same time. But I gotta say, Bethesda really outdid themselves with this game. I gotta say, it was well done. Well done. Anybody who worked on this game, well done. You get a round of applause. Can we get a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Can we just get a round of applause? Don't take my word for it. Listen to what my boy Sam Procrastination Station has to say about this game.
Oh, God. Ha! What? Karen. Why is this the best game of 2023 already? Yeah, Sonic Frontiers taught me that one. I'm good.
And thus, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first ever guest appearance on this review channel. Even though he's not actually here, that was just a clip from his live stream from Sonic Advance. I mean, from Hi-Fi Rush, which is okay. So, Sam, if you're watching this, bro, I love your videos, bro. Hi-Fi Rush is such a fun, energetic, rocking game. I love the combat. I love the gameplay style. I love the music. Absolutely love the characters. All the characters did everything. I just got me going completely. Don't even get me started with the cutscenes too, because the cutscenes, there is so many 2D to 3D transitions that they do so smoothly and perfectly, and it's so cool. I really do hope you guys do get this game. This game deserves a try. If you guys like rock music, if you guys even like gameplay like that, like Devil May Cry or Bayonetta, I definitely say, from myself, go get this game. This game is worth the time, and trust me, you guys want to keep playing it over and over and over again. Maybe do it on hard, maybe do it on very hard, maybe do it on like I'm doing with Rhythm Master. Try yourself. Keep getting better with the game, and I guarantee you're gonna unlock some new fun potential combos and new fun memories about this game when you're actually done with the game. Other than that, guys, that's all I gotta say about Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is just a pretty good game. I give it honestly a 9 out of 10. I honestly give it a 9 out of 10. Now, you might be asking yourself, why am I giving it a 9 out of 10? Why can't you just give it a 10 out of 10? I'm only giving it a 9 out of 10 because I was suffering with Kale's Phase 3 boss fight. That Phase 3 was so unfair and annoying. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't like watching, I don't like showing my rage here on the channel or even on live streaming. I really try myself not to hold, like, you know, hold back in my rage. But this, I couldn't hold it back. I needed to vent off. I needed to vent off. So I hope you guys enjoy my rage right now for a little bit, because honestly, I was suffering. He's just running away. That's the same problem I have with fucking God of War. These fucking bosses that they program on hard difficulty, they don't attack you, they just fucking run. It's so stupid. Just face me, you fucking coward. Oh man, I just fucking can't with this guy. I just can't. I have to heal, man. After I just fucking stunned him too. And then he gets back up. Whatever, man. Nope, again, I died, man. Whatever, man. Whatever, man. Whatever. This game is so... okay. Okay, cool. Awesome. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong with the dodging, bro? Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm literally dodging the attack. Why am I still getting hit with the lightning? If I have to see this fucking cutscene one more fucking time, and I'm fucking dead, man. Like, it's so stupid, man. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Oh my god. God of War all over again. It's God of War all over again. It's God of War all over again with the Berserker bosses, bro. I'm just so over it. I'm so done. I literally dodged. Then he has a long range attack. I'm literally gonna rage, man. I'm not gonna stop until I fucking beat him. I don't care. I'm not gonna stop. Trust me, I beat all the Berserker bosses in God of War. I can sit here all fuck. Thank you, man. Like, seriously. Like, this boss fight's cool. It's just phase 3 is bullshit. I was going through it, okay? I understand probably in the video, I was rushing my attacks and everything like that. I was rushing it. I know I should have just took my time with it, but I was so fed up with it that I just kept on going in, mind-numbing. Like, I wasn't thinking straight. I literally just kept on going in, trying to, like, best myself. Maybe I was gonna get lucky or something. No, I did not get lucky at all. I really suffered badly with that one. That one's on me. So anything that I said about this game is bad, this game is dog shit, or anything like that, that is on me. It's not the game, it's just myself. I was just very mad at I was just mad at the time. So when I'm mad, I say whatever comes into my head, okay? But yeah, guys, I think that's all I gotta say about Hi-Fi Rush. Once again, thank you guys so much for the recent support here on the channel. It's amazing. I really do love every single one of my new subscribers that came in. And trust me, this is not the last time you're going to keep seeing videos like this, because I am actually working on a secret Sonic Riders project here on the channel. Now, this is something I've always been wanting to do here on the channel, so I'm going to take my time with it. So trust me, the next big Sonic review here on the channel is going to be Sonic Riders. Stay tuned for more here on 2023 here on the channel. It's going to be rocking, okay? But thank you guys so much. Like I said, thank you guys so much for the subscribers. Really love you guys. Like I said, hit the subscribe button here if you like today's Hi-Fi Rush review video. And please hit the bell notification too, so you get notified here on the channel when I go upload a video or go live. It will really help me out. And also, I'm going to leave a description here of the my Twitch link. So if you guys want to be caught up to my Twitch channel content, boom, there you go. Here's the link down in the description for you guys below. Yeah, guys, I'll catch you guys later in the next video. See you guys later.